Start to move around. Oof. And then we're going to start to find mountain pose with the feet hip-width distance apart. Okay. Feeling grounded through the feet to start with. Lift the toes, spread them out, bring them back down. Toes are grounded also. And line things up. We've got the hips over the ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, spine nice and long, and palms face forward. And so now we're in a nice open mountain pose. The breath can move all through the body. So just start to smooth out your breath, calming the mind, getting focused in your practice. And then gently allow your breath to go a little slower and a little deeper each time you inhale and exhale. Nothing fancy, just a little deeper. All right, now bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so we're going to use the waning energy of the moon to help us release release anything that does not serve you. Okay, so maybe it's just for this practice or for the rest of your day, the rest of your week, doesn't matter. Call to mind something that you want to let go of. Now inhale your fingertips up toward the sky. Turn your palms out, and as you bring your arms down, envision yourself just releasing that, whatever it is you're letting go of. Let's do that again. Hands to heart, inhale. And let go, release. And one more time, inhale, reach up, long spine. And exhale, release whatever you're letting go of. Hands to heart. So now you've created some space. Let's fill that space with fresh energy. So call to mind something that you want to bring in and bring your hands down by your side, palms face up, draw energy up, capture that energy between your palms and bring it to your heart. And do that 2 more times, really visualizing what it is that you want. And as you land with hands at heart, just bring your breath back to normal. Inhale and exhale. All right, so step your feet a little wider apart. We're going to let the knees and hips bend, get some movement going, and start on our spinal series. So balancing out the spine, moving it in all 6 directions that it goes. So we've got the feet a little wider than hip width distance apart here. We've got the knees and hips soft, hands to the thighs, round forward for a cat, and then open up and back, heart shines up in your cow, and then round forward cat, open cow, and keep going. So the knees and hips are moving as well, the spine. And the head is following the spine. The head never flips up and down. It just follows the spine. And the next time your hands are at your thighs, hold here. And go ahead and tuck your chin, slowly roll up, bringing your hands up your legs. And come back to standing. So now we're going to bring the feet hip width distance apart and open the side body a bit. Okay? So you can do this with your hands at your heart if your shoulders bother you, your hands on your shoulders, or arms up in the air. Keep your feet grounded. We're just tilting to the left and center and right and center. So we need to warm up this movement. So it might start out very modest, right? Control. And then as you warm up, you might find yourself going a little deeper if that's working for you. What we want to do is when we're tilted to the left, we keep that right foot grounded. And when we're tilted to the right, we keep the left foot grounded. So we're just opening the side body, swaying like a daisy. Yep. Just do what's comfortable for your shoulders. And then the next time you're over to the left, stay here. Okay? And if possible, lengthen your arms with the right fingertips pointing up, left fingertips pointing down. Come on up and sway over to the right. Lengthen those arms. This is your left fingertips pointing up, right fingertips down, and come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. All right, we're going to take those feet wide again. Relax, okay? So they're not super wide. They're just a little wider than hip width distance. Just have the lower body relaxed, upper body, gentle twisting here. We start out with hands to thighs, and we take the right arm back and forward. Left arm back and forward. So we're just twisting. We're paying attention, once again, to the shoulders, right? Anything bothers the shoulders, then you can change your twist up. You don't have to do the big arm movements. But we do want to be able to twist the spine because sometimes we need to look behind us. And we started with the right arm back, so the next time you go left arm back, you'll be even. And then just come up to standing and shake everything out. Okay. So we talked about energy building. One way we build energy is opening that heart a lot. And this next move is going to be heart opening. Also has a little bit of a forward fold in it. So it's also going to help you just connect to yourself. And it's got a little bit of a chair, so it helps to strengthen the legs. Okay, so the feet are a little wider than hip width distance. We're going to come into an easy chair. Hips back, knees bend, arms up by the shoulders. Now maybe arms up by the ears. Press through the feet, inhale. As you exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Shine your heart up. Shoulder blades are heading toward each other. Now, soft knees and hips as you fold forward. You can keep your head above your heart or go lower. And then bring your hands off your spine if you like, or leave them where they are. Release fingertips to the mat. Come back into chair. Press up, inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands. Inhale, shine your heart up. Exhale, fold. Go as deep as you want in your fold. Lift your hands if that works for you. Leave them on your spine if it doesn't. Hands down and chair. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, clasp. Shine your heart up. Open the heart for energy. Exhale, fold. Hands down, chair. And press up and shake things out. Okay, inhale and exhale. We're going to be coming down to the mat for core work. If you prefer, you can do core work in a chair, but I think all of you will come down to the mat. Let me know if you need a chair demonstration, anybody. Okay, so let's come to the top of the mat here. Inhale and exhale. We're getting centered again in our mountain pose, floating the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Anytime you swan dive, right, you go to where you want to take it. bring your hands down and step back to down dog. Okay, so particularly for the down dog, if you don't want to be all the way down, you can find a chair or a wall and do your down dog here. Now in down dog, we're going to pedal the feet, bend one knee and then the other, alternate pressing the heels down. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then bring your knees down, sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Now thinking about what it is that you want to magnify or bring in to your life. Palms out by your side. Inhale, energy up from the earth. Capture it. Hands to heart. And let's shake things out. All right. Okay. So when I was outside this morning, it was rather noisy. I don't know. There's a lot of insects. So we're going to do dead bug today. Okay. So Denise, you like that one? All right. So let's take it down. They were so noisy. At least we didn't get a cicada problem this year. Not many of those. Okay. So dead bug, we're going to start with 2 feet on the mat, right? This is one way to do it. We extend the right leg, right heel hovers, left arm comes back and in. We extend the left leg, left heel hovers, right arm comes back and in. Okay, that's with the feet down. Now let's try it with one knee up. Take your right leg to tabletop, extend the right leg, left arm back, bring it in. Okay, bring the foot down and try it on the left. Extend, remember the heel needs to hover, knee in and bring it down. Okay, so that's 2 different ways of doing it. Now we're going to do it with 2 knees up. Okay, so anything starts to bother your back, just go back to one of the other variations that we did. Let's go right leg extends, left arm back, and bring the right knee in. Let's go left leg extend, right arm back, bring it in. Hug and rock side to side. All right, so pick one of those. Feet down, right knee up, or 2 knees up. We're going to go 4 times on the right and 4 times on the left. Okay? Remember to hover your heel. That's super important. Here we go. Starting on the right, it's extend. Bring it in. Extend. We're still on the right. Bring it in. Extend. Bring it in. And extend. Bring it in. Moving left. Extend. Left leg, right arm. Bring it in. Left leg. And in. Left leg. And in. Left leg. And in. And hug it in. Rock side to side. All right. Raise a leg if you're doing alternating. Is anybody doing with one knee up version? Okay, so we're going to do, we're going to do dead bug with alternating. We're going to have the arms up and we're going to go right, in, left, in. And we're going to keep doing that. If you're working with one leg at a time up, do 4 on the right and 4 on the left. And here we go. Extend right and up, extend left and up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, and right, up, left, up. That should have been 4 on a side, I believe it was. Hug your knees in and rock side to side. All right, put your feet to the mat and butterfly those knees, open and closed here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we want to do some oblique work now. So go ahead and put both feet back down on the mat. Take your hands up, arms up, press your palms together. Roll your shoulders and head up and take both hands to the right. Take both hands to the left. Come center and down. Roll up, take both hands to the left, both hands right, center and down. Okay, so let's do this extending one leg at a time. Roll up, both hands right, extend your left leg. Bring it in. Both hands left, extend your right leg. Bring it in and down. Both hands left, extend your right leg. Bring it in. Both hands right, extend your left leg. Bring it in and down. Okay, that's one way to do it. The other way is with two knees up. Okay, so you can do this with or without the leg extension. Let's start without the leg extension. Hands up. We go right, left, center, and down. Take it up. We go left, right, center, and down. Okay, remember, you can still have your feet on the mat. It works just as well. Okay, let's go ahead, roll it up. Take the hands to the right, extend the left leg. Bring it in. Take the hands to the left, extend the right leg. In and down. Roll up, hands left, extend right, center, hands right, extend left, center, and down. All right, we're just going to go right, left, 4 times each. Okay, and you can do that with your feet down, leg extension or no, knees up, leg extension or no. So let's go. Here we go. Hands right, left, right, left, right, left, and last time right, left, and bring it in. Ah. All right. So when you go to button your pants later on, they'll probably be loose from that work that you just did. Bring your feet down and open and close your knees, little butterfly wings. Now we get to enjoy lots of hip opening, okay? And we're going to work from the pigeon position. So take your right ankle across your left thigh. Your right foot is flexed. Draw your legs in towards you. Take hold of your shin and draw your legs forward and towards you and away from you. So kind of forward and back. We're opening up the right hip here. Now come to center, pause, and take the legs side to side. We want more hip action. Okay, so we need to keep the upper body steady on the mat. We're not rolling the body from side to side. Now come back to center, and we're going to make some circles with these legs in pigeon position. Circle one direction, pause, and circle the other direction. Now come back to center, maintaining that pigeon position, figure 4. Take your left leg straight up and point and flex your left foot. Circle the ankle and circle the other way. All right, this is popular, so we'll do it. If it bothers you, then just go back to your figure 4. Cross tightly at the thighs and circle around. Pause and circle the other way. All of this in service of nice, loosened up, release the feet down to the mat and butterfly those knees. Nice loosened up hips, which will give you a beautiful, graceful glide when you walk, help keep you balanced, and give you lots of energy as well. Now we're taking the left ankle across the right thigh, draw the legs in, hands to the left shin, and we take those legs forward and back. And now side to side. And now circle around. And pause and circle the other way. And pause. Still in this pigeon, right leg up, point and flex that foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. And if crossing tightly at the thighs works for you, do that. If not, come back to just stay in your figure 4. And we're rotating around. One direction, pause, other direction. Release. Feet to the mat, butterfly those knees. And just take a couple of breaths from right here, appreciating the hips, feeling the hips. See how your core feels. Take a very long stretch. Arms extend, legs extend, point your toes. That'll stretch out those core muscles you worked before. Bring your knees in, hug in. Roll over to your side. And if possible, come to hands and knees. If not, you can stand at the wall. Okay, and we're just going to do a little bit of arm strengthening. We're going to do it bicep style today. Okay, so you can be right here in your table, or you could be at the wall. Turn your fingertips to face each other and just press out with the elbows down and press up. Look for a feeling of work. Resist down and resist up. Okay, now if you want to get a little more jiggy with it, and some of you I know do, take it down, take your right leg up. Press up, bring your right knee down. Take it down, take your left leg up. Press up, bring your left knee down. You could also be doing this on a chair, hands on a chair, or at the wall. Just keep going. If you want to do the leg, do the leg. If you want to just do the arms, do the arm. Okay, is this making sense? Elbows out, elbows out. We'll do one more right and left. The next time you get to the left, you'll be even. All right, and then come into downward facing dog. So if you're on the mat, you're going to come up to dog. If you're on a chair, you'll just push back into dog, or at the wall, you'll push back. And walk your feet to your hands. Hands to your thighs. Take a half lift, shine your heart forward. Float your hands down your legs. And then float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And shake things out. All right. So beautiful thing about yoga is there's a place for every style, every person, every body, right? So that's why some of you might want to do things one way and some might want to do it a little different. It's all good. All right. So let's go ahead and balance. Okay. So we're going to find our feet hip width distance apart. Now you might choose to have a chair in this case, or you could do it at the wall. You know, you could have your hand near the wall. If you want to use something to assist your balance, start with whatever you're using, wall or chair, to your right. Okay. Now we've got a good mountain pose going on. we're going to find a spot that isn't moving, fix our gaze on it, hands to the hips. Okay. All right, so we're going to raise that right heel, square off on the left leg, so the left leg stays long. Sometimes the hip wants to push out, but left leg stays long. Drishti. Now carefully, if it works for you, start to lift the foot off the mat. Yeah, and release. Okay, left heel up. Drishti. Check it out with the left knee. And release. All right, you sun and mooners, go ahead. You can go for it at any time, right knee, left arm. I'm going to walk anybody else who wants to through it. But if you just want to float into sun and moon, you know how to get there. If you're taking it in steps, you come with me. Okay, heel on the right, knee on the right, left arm up. Gently touching the chair or right fingertips down. Remember to keep your gaze steady. And release. All right, we're going to try that on the other side. Okay, left heel up, left knee. Right arm if you're releasing from the chair. If you want to maintain with the chair, just take your left arm up. Yes, and release. That was sun and moon. All right, if you're feeling like today's an excellent, great balance day for you, float back up into sun and moon and take your arms out, leg forward. Okay, so do this kind of thing. If you want to come with me, come with me. Okay, we're going to start right heel up, right knee, left arm, right fingertips down. Now, if it feels like it's okay for you, take your right arm up as well. And then, if you want to, move your arms. Keep your gaze steady, and when you lose the pose, come back to it when you can. And everybody release. Okay? So you could probably tell that was my most challenging side. Whenever I'm trying to balance on this leg, it's very difficult for me. Now we're going to try the other side. Your left knee up, your right arm up, unless you want to stay with the chair. Left arm up if that feels right to you. And out and up. So do what feels right to you. Just keep your gaze nice and steady. Anytime you lose your balance and come back, you're training your body. Now release and shake it out. Okay, we're going to put the chair off to the side and do warrior two. So we want to be very wide-legged here. So you may need to change your direction on the mat. Turn your right toes forward, left toes in at an angle, level off the hips. Bend your right knee, it's over your ankle. Shoulders over hips. Arms in line with the shoulders, gaze past your right fingertips. So the warrior two energy is rounded from the waist down, light and spacious from the waist up, and we're gazing past the right fingertips into the future. Okay, so we're going to straighten the right leg now, bring the hands to heart and gaze forward. Open back to warrior two. Come center and open. Come center and open. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your toes out. Toes out. Have your index fingers in your hip creases. Bend your knees over your toes and fold over your index fingers here. So you might decide to stop up here. You might go halfway, you might go deeper. And from wherever you are, if you're deeper, you can bring your hands down to the mat. If you're higher, you just put your hands on your thighs and sway side to side. Move that body around, move that head. And then come back to center. Slowly roll up and heel toe your feet together. Shake your legs out. Okay. So we're going to step wide again and get ready for warrior two on the left. Okay. So your left toes are facing to the left. Your right toes are at an angle. Left knee bends over the left ankle. Pelvis is level, shoulders over hips, arms in line with shoulders, gaze past your left fingertips now. We're finding our warrior two balanced energy, okay? Grounded from the waist down, spacious from the waist up, gazing past the fingertips into the future. Straighten your left leg, hands to the heart, gaze forward, and open back to warrior two. Come center and open. Come center and open. Hold warrior two. Now bring your hands to your heart, turn your toes and your gaze forward, and just fold straight over those hip creases. You just found them earlier, right? So stop where you want to stop, okay? And then extend your arms. Extend your arms by your ears. You might be up here, you might be midway, you might be low and your fingertips even touching the mat. Now bring your hands back to your heart and slowly rise. And heel toe. Shake your legs out. How's everybody doing? Okay, so let's just find an easy standing position here where you can scan your body from head to toe. Scan around, see if anything needs to move, shake out, because we are going to be heading down to the mat. All right. Come to the top of your mat, find mountain pose. Now remember, we're lining everything up. Palms face forward, the heart is open. Now as you breathe, see if you can feel your energy moving through you. Do you feel openness when you breathe? Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring your fingertips down. You could be bringing your hands to a chair right now, right? Okay, let's step back to down dog. And come to seated mountain pose. So once again, we're seated here. The feet are flexed. The heels are in contact with the earth. Sit bones are in contact with the earth. Hands are out by your side with the palms face up. Draw energy up from the earth. As you inhale, capture it between your palms. And as you exhale, draw that energy to your heart. Okay, let's shake everything out. And we're going to do a little bit of very gentle forward folding. So just take your arms gently up and just melt over your legs a little bit. We're not trying to reach anything here. We're just in a gentle fold. And roll your hands up your legs. Inhale. and gently fold again. And roll up. Now bend your knees and bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Okay, so we've talked about releasing and building energy. The next thing we're going to do is called wind releasing pose. Okay, so we'll do it one side at a time, then we'll do it double. Extend your arms and your legs. Inhale. Now draw just your right leg in. If your left leg wants to, your left knee wants to bend, that's perfectly fine. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring and just hug that leg in towards you. So this is half wind removing pose. So we're releasing here. Now extend legs and arms again. Inhale. Exhale, this time just the left leg in. Remember that right leg can stay straight or the knee can bend, whatever's right for you. And your hands can be on your left shin or your hamstring. Release, extend both arms long, both legs long. Now take both knees in. Hold on to shins or hamstrings. Roll your forehead towards your knees. You could see how this would push out toxins, get rid of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and bring the feet to the mat, arms overhead for a breath, and then hands down by your side. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we'll just go ahead and butterfly those knees because that always feels good. Extend the arms out from the shoulders. And we're going to bring the legs to touch here and do a little bit of windshield wipers. 2 knees to the right, gaze left. 2 knees to the left, gaze right. So this is just a small sway of the knees side to side. Windshield wipers. We started with the knees to the right and gazing left. So the next time you go knees left, gaze right, you'll be even. Come back to center. Now bring your feet hip width distance apart. Keep your arms long and then just bend at the elbows. Wiggle those fingers. Open and close them. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Now extend your arms and your legs. Inhale, we're coming to happy baby. So bring your legs in, hold on to your feet, or if the feet are too far away, just hold on to your hamstrings. Flex your feet like you're going to make footprints on the ceiling. And then rock side to side for a nice spinal massage. And come back to center. Just notice your hips here. This is a hip stretch. And release your feet to the mat, hands down by your side. Take your right leg up and point and flex your foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other, and switch legs, point and flex. Circle and circle the other way. Now bring your foot down. All right, so we're going to take a minute here to scan your personal body from head to toe and make any final movements that your body is requesting. Make any realignments. And we're getting ready for final relaxation now. So in final relaxation, the most important pose that we do in our practice, your body gets a chance to absorb the benefits of all the work you've been doing. The knees can be bent, the legs can be straight, arms out, and hands are like 6 inches from the hips. Sometimes the shoulders want the palms face up. Sometimes they want the palms face down. You decide. Find a place where you can just be nice and comfortable. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Release your body onto the support of the earth for final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And come on up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste. All right, guys.